Hello guys, and welcome to another video. Today you will be coming with me as I take photographs for a new product launch. I am shooting photos for the company called Wander Scarf. The owner, Maddie, is a super sweet girl. She created this little business of creating scarves with patterns and designs from her past travels. So for example, she just did a trip over to Greece last year, and she created a scarf from the inspiration she got from her trip. So I have that scarf that she got inspired from her Greece trip. It's a little wrinkly, so I apologize because I usually have it folded up tying on my camera bag, but I just wanted to show you the scarf so you can kind of get an idea of what she creates. So this one, like I said, is her Greece inspired scarf. It's inspired by the buildings and the patterns and just whatever she, gets inspired from on her travels. So that's the kind of stuff that she creates. She has so many more on her website, and I will link it down below for you guys to check out. But for tonight's launch, she's coming out with an astrology-based scarf. So I'm really excited to see what she has come up with and to just take photos to help her remember these amazing achievements. So I'll show you that scarf when I get home later tonight. So before we go to that shoot later on today, I have a few hours. I just wanted to share with you guys what is in my camera bag. So let's jump right into it. So this is my camera bag. It is from the brand Brevity. So first we have these two pockets down here. So basically how this bag is set up is there's a bottom compartment, which is the main compartment, and then a top compartment for anything else you want to store in here. So let's start out with this front pocket right here. Open it up, it's just a little tiny slot in the front. So what I carry in the front is my SD cards. I love this little SD card holder. I just got it from Amazon. I like it because you can hold your compact flashes on one side and your SD cards on the other. I also carry around my extra mounts for my tripods or my gimbals, just so I know where they are at all times. And lastly, I like to carry physical business cards in my bag, just because you never know who you're gonna meet. You might be at a wedding filming and someone comes and says they have a family member whose wedding is coming up and they might want to use you. So I always carry around business cards. My dad has taught me that from a young age, and I keep them in all my bags. So this is my business card. It just says Erin Marie Media, which is my company, and then it says Photo and Video Services, and then it has a little surfboard on the bottom there, and then more information on the back side. But yeah, I totally recommend keeping those business cards because not everyone has access to Instagram or likes using Instagram, so it's always good to have those on hand. We're gonna move on to the front and main compartment down here. It's behind that little compartment in the front. This is what it looks like. So what I like about this bag is that they have little tiny dividers that are Velcro, and you can change them and move them around and make this bag very customizable. So my setup is I like to have my main camera already built and ready to go with the body here and obviously the lens in this back part right here. And then I also have my 70-200 lens that fits perfectly on the side as well. So I'll just take you in the bag and explain these items a little bit more thoroughly. I have my main body that I usually like to shoot with. This is the Canon 5D Mark IV. I love this camera body. It is so versatile. It can do both high quality video and photos, and that's why I like to use it, because I do those both for work, and so it's easy to just be able to do those with one body. I have a slot in there that I like to keep my lens caps, because usually I stick them in random places or in the bottom of my backpack and then I cannot find them. So I just designated a little spot in this bag for. And then lastly, like you saw, I have my big 70-200 lens. I love this guy. This is great for if you're shooting surfing photos and you're not obviously able to get really close to the surfers. This will punch in pretty far, so you're able to capture some good quality photos. But what I like to use it for is when I'm at weddings, shooting specifically ceremonies. I know I have the opportunity to get up close as the photographer and take photos that are more personal and kind of get in people's way, but I still want people to have a good experience and not be distracting. So this is the perfect way. I can go about halfway down the aisle depending on how big the wedding is, and still am able to get some really close and intimate moments with this big guy. One thing that my dad has always said that has stuck with me is if you're staying with a specific brand, so I mostly shoot Canon, you pretty much date your camera bodies because these go a little bit quicker than the lenses, and you marry your camera lenses. This is a big investment, but I'm gonna have this forever. And then next we're gonna move on to this top pouch right here. It's pretty big, you can fit a lot of stuff in there. Usually I carry my second body in this top part, but right now I'm using it to film this video. But for now I just have my external flash up there. There are these two little bags that I have products in as well. So the first product I have in here is an iPhone charger. This thing comes in handy more than you realize. If you're on a long shoot day and your phone starts to die because you're using it for a shot list or something like that, it's always good to make sure your stuff is all charged up. So the next thing I have in that bag is this little mount. This guy goes to something that I'm using to film this video right now. I'll pull it out. This is what I'm using. It's a little light. It's called the Lume Cube. I could not recommend this enough. It is so versatile. You can use it for so many things. As you can see, the brightness goes from, I think I have it on 10% right now, and it can shoot up all the way to 100%, so it can really give you a lot of light. And then you can also change on the back the Kelvin. If you want to shoot your videos a little bit more warm, or your photos, or you want it to become more cool, you can change that on the back of this. And the battery life on here is very long. And like I said, you can add this little mount onto the bottom. And it has a little shoe mat on the bottom of that. So you can just stick it in your port where you put an external flash or a mic, and it sits like a little tiny headlamp for your camera. So if you're taking videos at night and you don't have enough light, you just stick that on and it'll really light up your shots. Or what I like to use this for is when I'm doing weddings and I'm photographing the grand exit. I like to strap this guy on the top of my camera, and I like it because it keeps the couple lit and obviously the faces around, but it doesn't overexpose anything, and it keeps the areas that I want to stay dark, and allows a little bit more flexibility when changing settings. Instead of with a flash, it's a little bit more difficult. I don't want to have to blind the couple too much and it be distracting. So what I do is I'll ask one of the people working or my second photographer to grab me by the shoulder and guide me backwards while I'll have the couple lit with the Lume Cube the whole time, and it just creates a really natural, well-lit grand exit, especially when it's really dark. I definitely recommend this product very highly, so I will link it down below if you guys want to check it out. I'm just gonna take this guy off the bottom and set it back up. And as you can see, the shadows on my face are not as heavy as they were before. So I'm just having this propped on the top of my camera because I have an external mic in as well. So that's it for this top part of the bag. And then if you see behind it, it has this other hidden zipper here where you can stick a laptop in here as well. So I really like that factor because I use this for when I do travel shoots. And then lastly, I just carry this little Bluetooth speaker. This one is a JBL speaker that I just got off of Amazon. I like to make sure that my clients are comfortable and having a good time on their shoots, and sometimes when it's too quiet it's a little awkward, so I like to make playlists on my Spotify account that are designated to my client photo shoots, so I can make sure that the music on there is all appropriate and fun and vibey, and the clients just have a good time with their experience with me. So that is it for my camera bag. Again, this bag is from Brevity. I will leave it linked down below. I highly recommend it, and they also have a lot of different stuff on their website as well. So I would definitely check them out. So that's it for this portion of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions on camera setups or any other questions about photography, videography, I am happy to answer them down below. I have about 2 hours before I need to head to the launch party, so I'm just going to be doing some work, and I will check in with you guys later. Alright, so we're switching over to iPhone cam for now. I recently did purchase a new smaller camera that I can take around for filming. 45 minutes before I was going to come home, they dropped it off and they said they needed a signature, so I missed it. So bear with me for the quality if it's not as good as the other camera. I am working on it and hopefully we'll get that in for the next video. It's about 4 p.m. right now. It's going to take me about 45 minutes to get to Laguna Beach. So I'm going to get changed real quick, then we'll hit the road. So I've made it to my location in Laguna Beach. I'm getting ready to go in. I'll take you guys along to show you what it's like to shoot photos for a new product launch. And this is astrology themed. I'm excited to see what kind of decorations and activities they're gonna have for this event. And I'll bring you guys along, so let's head in there.
Again, thank you guys all for coming, and thank you, Julia, for your wonderful presentation. And so I made this scarf because I've always been interested in astrology, but like in a way where I didn't understand very much about it. So I thought it would be a really fun opportunity to learn. This one is Aries, and then Taurus, which is the bull, Gemini, which is twins, which usually has like 2 girl twins, but I thought it would be more fun with hands. So that was something that I designed differently. Cancer, which is the crab, Leo, which is the lion, Virgo, which is the maiden, Libra, which is scales, Scorpio, scorpion, Sagittarius, which is the archer, Capricorn, which is the sea goat, which is really fun because I look at it as a goat mermaid, Aquarius, which is the water bearer, Pisces, which is the toothfish. The pink color palette, I don't know, I'm in a pink phase of my artistic life right now. So. Maddie! Yeah.
So it's a day after the new product launch for Wander Scarf. I had a really fun time photographing that event, and I'm so thankful that Maddie reached out to me and asked me to capture that event for her. She actually gifted me an astrological scarf, which was really nice of her, and so I just wanted to show you guys in person. I know you saw it on the video, but I thought it was so pretty. I just wanted to share my thoughts and show you up close. So here's the scarf again. I'll show you up close. How pretty is this? I just love the colors that she chose, her artistic takes on it. The signs are all around the sides, and then in the middle you have the sun and moon, and I just love the details of the corners. She just put so much thought into her products. I just love being able to work with people who have a passion for what they do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and me taking you a little bit behind the scenes. Sorry that I wasn't able to chat at all, but I like to remain professional when I'm working with my clients. But I hope you enjoyed just seeing a little bit of what it's like to photograph a product launch. Like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!